Hey guys, good evening everyone. It's finally a December 1st, 2020, and welcome to our daily stock market insights with Miss JD as always. I hope you had a very profitable day today as I see that our index is on a solid green as you can see here. So, yeah, I'd like to go ahead and check out all the stocks that you have requested. And likewise, I'd be reviewing the most trending ones in the market. Okay, so before I get started, if this is the first time you are watching this video, I am Miss JD. I do review stocks in the Philippine market and in the US market. And in the past few days, I've been closely monitoring the cryptocurrency world as there are some good catalysts in the digital assets of, in the digital currency or cryptocurrency world. So these things are what really hype up my day. I do enjoy looking at charts, studying the market, and all those stuff. So if you like this kind of content, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. And don't forget to hit the like if you like the content as well. Okay, so let us get started. The index, as you can see here, is on a solid green. Okay, and looks like this just simply revisited the gap that it created in the previous week. Look at this one. I'm not sure if you were also able to follow my previous uh, reviews. So we mentioned that it could either just stop right here and create a support, but there was a slight overshoot and managed to fill the gap through this solid green candlestick. And with this green engulfing candlestick today, we are anticipating a continuation in the coming days. So it's actually good that it declined so that the climb or the bullish movement in the coming days will be sustainable. It's a more solid uptrend. Okay, so I'm really excited to check out the other stocks that you have requested, and especially the blue chip companies that comprise the index. Because looking at this right now, right away, I can see that the big players have been bullish in today's market performance. So let me go ahead and check out, first of all, tech. Um, this one was, I forgot the name of our viewer. Let me, it's from, it's from Aaron Vincent Agustin. He said, "Hi, Mr. D, sir, for being a regular requester, and thank you. Can we include tech, please?" Yes, definitely. And I even mentioned that I have tech personally on my portfolio, but I keep on forgetting this stock. So I'm gonna put that as my first stock to review today. Had it in the closing, pinag-isipan ko if Mac or tech, pero the latter had a better closing. Okay, let's check out Mac as well, because I know I was also monitoring Mac. Yeah, so we'll check tech and Mac. Okay, so first of all for tech, so there's a this one, as you can see here, this was already a start of that bounce from Friday's uh, performance. Yeah, so two things, right? One is because you have an MA20 right at that area, and you also had a previous resistance here, key resistance levels. So last Friday was your first hint that it is already bouncing. And in today's performance, It's good because it even had that long wick, right? You see that right over here? This long wick was an opportunity for you to haggle at a much cheaper level, very close to the MA20 line. So I'm not sure at what price you entered, but really, this for me, if you entered right at the closing, I don't know if it was at the closing of today's market. Let me see. So it was already climbing up, but there was a wick, December 1, probably this one over here. But I would have to say definitely for tech, I see that we will have some continuation in tomorrow's performance and in the coming days, because if you're to look at it, the potential of this stock is really humongous. We are right at the very bottom, and look at that. Look at how far can we get in terms of our profit taking level. So guys, my if there's one skill that I have developed through the years of being in the market, it's really controlling yourself. I know we get too excited um, if we see gains like less than 10%. We get too excited and we want to exit right away to lock in those profit. But if you entered in a stock and you research the fundamentals, you know that there's a bigger upside in this stock for a more profitable gain. So in exchange, you gotta sit on it for a longer period of time. So given this setup, um, the reason why I entered in this stock, my average here, I'm already on a positive for this stock because I was already accumulating volume when it was around the 5 peso level. So for me, I think my base here is really looking attractive. So I'm willing to sit on it for a much longer period of time to see more lucrative gains. But definitely, I'd have to say weeks from now or even months from now, this is a they would call it a bagger stock because definitely there's a big potential for tech, and he also had some foreign buying and some little regular gains if you're going to sit on it for long term with their cash dividend, but don't really expect too much in the cash dividend because it's just a few cents. At least you're getting something while you're waiting for your stock to mature, right? But definitely very attractive level. We're starting to reverse now after a long period of sideways. Let's check out Mac as well because this is another stock that you also you were looking at. Okay, so as for Mac, I'd say the MA20 also, this stock also respected the MA20 level because when you reach this area, there was also a solid bounce. I would have to say it's, I think, just currently stabilizing, creating a new support at its previous resistance over here. And then when we managed to break out of that, it kind of stabilized here. We don't know how long it will stabilize first before it goes up again. But between the two, um, of course, there's an immediate confirmation from tech that it has continued its uptrend. Here, I'm not closing our doors because technically we are still very near a support area. At the same time, this stock was also on a significant decline. But between the two, Tech and Mac, imagine how much the drop was even before the pandemic. Tech was on a steady uh, selling pressure, or the selling pressure was so consistent even before the pandemic time. But for Macro Asia, the decline really started when we had the quarantine. Because this is in, I know if I'm not mistaken, Macro Asia is related to aviation. So this was also affected by the quarantine. It has a direct impact to it. But definitely both are already trying to stabilize. But I just feel like tech is going to go first, and then probably Mac would do sideways before it takes off. What about PCOR? PCOR, PCOR, I see some signs of weakness for PCOR. We already started recovering, but this red candlestick formed inside because the last time we had this end outside of the Bollinger Band, and then we now are inside the Bollinger Band. At the same time, we are at the overbought level, so I feel like we will be retracing first. Um, but we don't know if it is going to stop at the nearest support, or it will go all the way down up to this level 346. So I'm plotting two key levels so that you could also monitor the movement. But if you are interested in getting in, I would have to say just chill first. Don't take any action because I see it dropping for a few more cents. 382 and 347 are your key levels to watch out for. If you have already entered right here, probably what you can do is add more volume when it drops. But mind you guys, you have to do your assignment. You have to check the fundamentals of PCOR. I know we will still need, right? We will still need gas, petroleum, but also try to understand that the efforts nowadays of the global efforts um, are gearing towards renewable energy, sustainable energy, and something that will take care of the environment. So possibly the demand for gas and petroleum eventually will uh, decline. Not saying it is going to happen overnight, but definitely with electronic vehicles being developed and solar energy, those stuff are already being prioritized by not just in here in the country but globally. So that could be the reason why the demand for petroleum is not that much anymore. So yes, it could continue to move up, but I am not expecting for it to really shoot up in price like the way other stocks are recovering. This might take some time. It will take its sweet time to move up again. Let's take a look at SHLPH. Same industry. So see that it has been on a massive down downhill movement, and we had some sideways, and it is slowly recovering. Just know that here we have a short-term resistance formed at this level around the 2080 or 21 area. That's a short-term resistance. However, if by tomorrow, like what I would always mention, if we start much higher than 2081 or 21, and most of the action happens higher than that, then we have a very good breakout play. So far, volume is present for this stock. So let's see. Otherwise, you know what to do, guys. When most of the action happens below the line that we plotted, then chances are we are going to have some signs of weakness, and then we will have some retracement that will happen soon. Okay, let's check out RLC. RLC also managed to bounce. Nice bounce over here. So this is a confirmation, guys. That's a bounce. I feel that we are going to have some continuation nearest resistance, but my recommendation here is this is also one of the big companies in the country. I know we have a resistance right here, and if you are still interested to get in, don't take profit at a 3 to 6% gain, guys. Wait for it to break out because you are still at a very attractive level. This is one of the good setups that most position traders are interested in looking at. Okay, so we are just on our way to recovery in RLC. Okay, so the nearer you are to the MA20 line, so at any time, let's say the market gives you a chance for a chance to haggle The nearer you are to the MA20 level, the better. Probably around 1687, that would be a good area. Next is SMPH. Wow, engulfing, green engulfing candlestick. Good job. Well, that's a 5.56% increase in price. Overall, my take on this is yes, we are most likely going to continue uh, our uptrend. But a 5.56% increase in the Philippine market is a significant increase in just a span of a day. So if you can haggle between 38 and 34, probably around 36, 35. Still a good entry level for SMPH. So I think we will continue to recover for this stock. Okay, so guys, I would have to say this is part one. It's only 7 in the evening. I will just wait for your comments for additional requests that you have, but definitely expect another recording or another part or part two tonight. Okay, in the meantime, if you like what we have covered today, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you're always updated. By the way, if you'd like to also trade the US market, I have the link to my eToro. It's a referral link. If you can create an account, if you'd like to create an account, you may do so using that link. And we are also in Patreon. So if you'd like to support Miss JD, the link is also down below. In the meantime, see you later, guys. Bye bye.